Myles, how did that one feel? Get not only a win, but one that felt pretty comfortable.
It's nice. We haven't had that all year, and if you don't want to make it close if you don't have to. So we're all coming together in that fashion. That's exactly what we want, and we got to continue to strive for that.
When Tyson crosses that goal line,
Huh?
when Tyson crosses the goal line there on that interception, you guys are up 3 scores. So you're thinking, like, finally we get to play a half like this.
Hell yeah. Thinking let's pin the ears back and let's go hunt. I mean, it didn't really seem like they wanted to drop back, too much and extend the play. So if they're not going to do that, they didn't really have any other way to move the ball. So I think we kept them contained pretty well, even if they didn't want to push downfield.
Myles, you moved around the front a lot. Was that by design? How much did how much did that kind of go in the game plan because of matchups you saw with Miami?
A little bit of both. Attacking matchups. Some calls got me, on the left side. So, and just trying to always keep them on their heels. Not know where to expect me, and that scares the hell out of offensive coordinators.
Myles, you had obviously expressed some frustration after last week's game and again on Friday. Do you feel like in some ways the team kind of rallied around some of the things that you said and really kind of pulled together?
Yeah, I mean, rallied and we we got to win in a fashion which we can appreciate, but that's not enough, and we got to continue to do that. One win is one thing, but we've got to turn this into a habit, an addiction. It's got to be an obsession to win and win like this, and so we got to keep on chasing that feeling.
And do you feel like, as the team leader, sometimes you have to say some things that might be perceived as tough or controversial or whatever, but do you feel like you have to take it upon yourself to tell it like it is?
I'm always going to tell it how it is. I mean, that's just my nature. I'm gonna shoot you straight, and I have no problem saying what I say to them up here and vice versa. So I'm not trying to say anything to disparage anybody or try to get anybody either removed from their position or anything like that. I want everybody here to be a benefactor to our success. So it all came together today, and I hope we continue to rally around everything that we've been talking about and I've been talking about.
How much can a performance like this sort of be a catapult, be a spark?
Be a spark as much as we wanted to, hopefully we've gotten so tired of the losses and tired of the pain that comes with them that we're ready to inflict it on somebody else. You gotta learn to use that pain, use that drive. It can't just become acceptable to have those feelings. Right now it was a good response that we had, but it's got to continue.
Myles, you talked Friday about maybe needing to take some risks on defense. Did you feel like Jim did that? I mean, I know Grant was blitzing. Felt like he was in the backfield a lot more than maybe normal.
Yeah, I mean, we took some risks. We sent some guys, sent a corner, sent a safety, and that's the Jim I know. That's that aggressive, in-your-face defense that we've been known for, and I like getting back to who we are. And I think we can. What we did today, we can continue to do all year, but we have to be willing to stick to who we are and our identity.
What did you see out of Grant specifically?
So he was balls to the wall. He was flying around the field. Whether it was running past, he was making somebody feel him. That he was trying to inflict some pain, and I love that kind of impose your will mentality. I see it a lot in myself, but also the guys up front.
Not every 1-5 team is able to dig deep and show this kind of grit and heart and come out and put a game together the way that you guys did today. So what does that tell you about your football team?
The football team is a mirror of our leaders, and one way or another, from players to coaches, and that kind of grit and that kind of resilience that come from us. But it's got to continue to go around the entire chain. We're only as strong as the weakest link, and we got to make everyone feel like we can bounce back from this, and we can still achieve the things we want to. Because we dug ourselves a little hole, but we can get ourselves out of it. We got to do it together.
We'll take a couple more.
What do you make of the way that Quinshawn has filled the workhorse role?
I mean, he runs hard. He's dynamic. I mean, spinning off that tackle that most guys would have went down clean on. I mean, that just shows how special he is as a runner. And the other guys getting burned as well. Jerome and Dylan, coming in and making some big plays for us. All of them are going to be crucial down this stretch to keep on picking up wins. So I'm proud of all of them.
Oh,
Would it-
okay. No, you go.
How happy were you for Tyson? Obviously, got dropped into a tough spot a week and a half ago, and then gets that pick six.
I told him, that's a hell of a way to introduce yourself to the team. You don't let one game, one play define you. And so, bouncing back like that, getting a huge play for us, that really cracked the game open. And I think he's going to continue to play at a very high level, and that's a hell of a confidence booster.
How excited or encouraged are you to know that you guys have a performance like this in you?
It's what I expect. I can't say I'm excited or encouraged because this is the standard. I'm not expecting anything else. So I want our guys to look at this film and don't be too high on it, don't be too low on it, but learn from it. See how we can do this every week if we want to, but just stick to the plan.